call the meeting to order. To comply with Title 6 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Decatur County requests that participants in this meeting complete a voluntary anonymous survey that is available on the table in the back of the room. That being said, our agenda for May 3rd, 2023. First item is approval of our March 1st, 2023 minutes, which you should all receive in the mail or email. So any corrections or changes? Not hearing any, I'll look for a motion.
I move to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
Written.
Got a first and second to approve the minutes as written. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Which brings us to second item, APC petition 2023-5. Aaron and Caitlin Navi is petitioning to subdivide approximately 6.5 acres out of 19.51 acres and rezone approximately 2.99 acres from an A1 zoning classification to an A2 zoning classification for construction of a single-family detached dwelling. The property is owned by Arthur Navi and is located at 5270 South County Road 700 East, Greensburg in Marion Township. Who is here to speak on their
Yes,
behalf?
Aaron.
You want to take the podium, kind of explain your project and what's going on here?
The whole farm, that parcel plus the other parcel on, me and my wife buying for my dad. And he's gonna live in the existing house that's right in front, kind of where the lane goes through by the barns. And we're gonna use the existing lane to go to the back, that roughly 6-ish acres behind, to put our house.
Do we have any questions from the board members? Looking at the evaluation sheet here, Napoleon Rural Water.
Yes.
So you're just subdividing off that smaller parcel that you've got drawn in.
Yes. And talk with the surveyor on the west side, there will be the easement for the drive that, for the extra parcel, will be the 50 feet easement there, but we were planning on using the existing drive.
So you're gonna have a separate easement though?
Yeah, because there's not enough between the barns and the grain bins to get that 50 foot.
I see.
Easement would provide for future if you needed to put a drive in
Yeah.
separately or something.
Yep.
Anybody else on the board have any questions, concerns, comments? Not hearing any, I'll look to the public. Is there anybody here, neighbors, that has concerns, questions? And I will look for a motion.
I make a motion to vote on APC 2023-5.
I second.
Got a first and second for 2023-5.
I'll read the votes. Tom Cherry, yes. Brad Shooty, yes. Todd Mauer, yes. Sheila Kirkhoff, yes. Paul Stone, yes. Jay Shetler, yes. Brian Kennelly, yes.
Your motion does pass. Keep in touch with the ladies through your building process here in the office, and good luck.
Oh, thanks.
That will bring us to APC petition 2023-6. Lara and Palma Sparks are petitioning to rezone lot 28 and lot 13 and 26 off of the east side of lot 14, 26 feet off of the east side of lot 14 and 29 by 92 off southeast 1/4 1-11-10 of Clarksburg's first edition from an old R4 zoning classification to a B3 zoning classification to operate an automobile sales office in the old bank and an automobile sales lot on the southwest corner of East County Road 640 North and North County Road 700 East. The property is owned by the petitioners, is located at 6980 East County Road 640 North and corner lot to the southeast, Greensburg and Puget Township. He's already at the podium, he's ready.
I'm ready. I'm Lawrence Sparks. Larry Sparks would be my dad. He's the one that bought the property, the bank, and that lot. The story with me, I started a car dealership 2011 here in Greensburg, November 2011. I kept it till about 2016, and we went to college with it again. On top of 30 feet up. Very good reputation. And we also do light medium duty diesel repair. We outgrew that place, and I kept going the wrong way. But now I'm in Richmond, Indiana. At the old Richmond Auto Auction. Nice place. But I want to downsize and move closer to home. So what I'm wanting to do is the old bank, it's pretty cool. We're fixing it up. It's old building. I want to turn that bank into an office. That's what I want to do. That's where you come in, talk business, do that. I do a lot of wholesale. So I buy a lot of cars at the auction. Let's say I might buy 20 down Cincinnati. I might run 10 of them in Louisville. I might run 5 in Indianapolis, things like that. You got to have an office to work that out. And then the lot, those 2 lots, there's a lot to be done. It's not going to happen overnight. But that corner lot, we need to dress it up, and it needs to be commercial. Because with my business, I got to be legal about everything I do. So I need that corner lot to be commercial. We're going to redo a bunch of it, make it look nice, and that'll be a place to put some automobiles, high-end vehicles, diesel trucks that we specialize in, things like that. Later down the road, there will be a garage built there, a nice garage. Like I said, that's later down the road, but it will be. We still do it. Light, medium duty diesel repair. We do it for the Connersville Fire Department, working on their vehicles. We've done several here in Decatur County, highway trucks. We did a Havel fire truck on Milk House. We're at Greensburg. So we got a good reputation for what I do. And I want to keep that. And I'd love to be back easier. Kind of excited about it. But that's what I need. I need the old bank to be an office. There's still things that has to be done. There's got to be things fixed. There got to be a sign put up, look good, dress it up, and then that corner lot, and both of them be commercial for the dealer's license to work and the retailer's license to be legal and work.
Questions from board members?
I read the letter from the Board of Health, they're gonna test it. Or did they test it? Was that April? I'm not sure if they had yet or not. I think that letter said April, didn't it?
It was a
April
while back.
12.
They did.
Yeah.
They tested it, but they weren't.
But you're not sure if they've done the testing yet? Not sure. I can leave now, but you know, what chance? The testing, they might not.
She said it
I can
would only
find
be an
out.
office.
They said all this is still processing right now, but what I have to get is
Which couldn't be open to the public, it could only be an office.
what I have to do is I gotta make sure before I do another step to put a bunch of money into that corner lot, make it look nice, put a lot more money into this bank and make it, I gotta make sure it's commercial, because it'd be pointless to go thousands of dollars out paving stuff and fixing stuff and doing this and doing that, but it can be commercial. So that's what I need.
Any other questions, concerns?
So the bank is lot 27 or 28?
That's like kind of right across the street.
Okay, so that is the bank structure right there.
Mhm.
You would anticipate having your office out of that
Yes,
existing
that's what
structure.
I was.
Okay, and then what's the division between those two yellow boxes? What is that? Is that two?
That's
different
another, it's like just a little lot that goes with the bank. It's not
Okay.
anything, it's just a grass strip.
And that's where you anticipate marketing the vehicles in that area with the bank, or that's across
No,
the
no, no,
street?
nothing, there's not big enough there, and there's
Okay.
a house there, I don't think that guy would be happy about that. It needs to be on those two lots, right there, that whole corner lot.
So the office would be across the street.
The
from
office would be out of the
area.
bank.
Yeah, so this is the lot.
Because the office,
Fire department sits about right here.
because the bank already has running water, it has, got restroom for customers, things like that, so it'd just be easier to do that.
And the reason for, just a portion of the lot 14, why is the lot 14 divided?
It's a property line.
It's just a property line.
That's actually a property line that divides that line. Here's your property, Paul. It's actually just that corner.
Interesting, so multiple property.
Yeah, it's just the way it was lotted, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where Jay surveyed it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
on
a
there.
big-
Will there be vehicles on the lot that are not running?
Absolutely, no. Now, they might be, once we build a shop there, gotta have a shop to be able to detail it, work on, change oil, things like that. But as far as you asking, are there gonna be vehicles just sitting there, run down vehicles? No. The bad part is, we drive through Clarksburg, there's a lot of that.
Oh, yes.
I don't like that. When was the last time you drove through Clarksburg, Indiana? But as far as me and my business, no, you can, we've got a website. I got a really nice place to visit. The big's a huge one. Got a 4 acre impound lot. Kind of downsize. I think it'd be nice and clean that up and then that whole thing, make it really cool. Sort of. As far as rundown vehicles, no. And I don't buy salvage vehicles. I don't buy second vehicles. And honestly, they wouldn't even really probably be that many there. Because they do a lot more wholesaling than anything. Wholesale would be, we buy one option, we have to do another option. But you still have to, by Indiana, you still have to have a commercial, property, commercial building, commercial office, things of that sort. So,
With the B3, if he were to build a structure, Jay and I just talked about that, what's our setbacks?
Can't tell you off the top of my head.
They are smaller than,
Yeah, I know,
They're-
but that's what we were,
not as big as, but we would make sure you met that setback.
I mean, you would just be required to meet a setback for the construction of that structure.
that's fine. And I don't know how quick that will be. It'll be pretty soon, but I don't even know where I put it yet. That's something to talk about later down the road. The biggest thing is now is getting just that property in the bank. Bank used to be commercial. I think it's always been a bank its whole life, I think. But it used to be commercial, not that long ago. But I just need both of them back to updated commercial. And then we move to the next step.
Other questions, concerns from board members?
Yeah, so I think that whole thing is.
Not hearing any, I'll look for any public comments from neighbors.
It's
State your name and
Brian Bale. We're the property that butts up next to.
this house right down here.
Yes. And I was just curious if we could have access through that lot to get to our buildings in the back, so I can start working on those.
Well, I'll put it this way. I'm real easy to get along with.
That's fine.
So, you treat me good, I treat you good. Because it looks like we're gonna be neighbors.
Yep, that's
So,
fine with me. That's the only concern I have.
no, there won't be nothing like that.
Okay.
I like that, you'll make it all parking lot anyway, or.
It's basically
Because the
gonna be
only
one big
access
corner
we
parking
got
lot.
now is behind that lot in that alley. It's supposed to be, it's a driveway, but it's supposed to be an alley.
I understand.
Mhm.
And when somebody actually moves back into that house, I know in years past when I grew up there, that
Mhm.
they've always kept that driveway blocked.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. There is, yeah, I don't have no intention of closing that off or building over top of it or anything like that. Like I said, that's later down the road. No, you're perfectly fine. You're
Okay.
like it.
All right, thank you, that's all I need to know.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Questions, concerns? I'll ask the board once again. If not, I'll look for a motion.
I'll make a motion to vote on APC petition 2023-6.
I'll second the vote on petition 2023-6.
First and second to vote on 2023-6.
I'll read the votes. Paul Stone, yes. Brian Canelli, yes. Tom Cherry, yes. Jay Shetmer, yes. Brad Shooty, yes. Todd Mauer, yes. Sheila Kirkhoff, yes.
Petition passes. Like I said, stay in contact with the ladies.
I do got one question though. When we do go to get the building to start, we don't know where we're gonna put it, how big size like that. What's the next step for that?
It's coming to our
Let's come and talk to them at the office and they will help.
You
let
don't
you
have
know.
to come in here and
You
do
don't
the
have
building,
Okay.
just to get, so unless it infringes
Yeah.
on a setback, you'll just do that all through the office as far as getting a permit, but you did this, was required to change it, so.
If it's too close to a setback or something, then you would have to go to the BZA and ask for a variance. But as long as you're within the parameters set, then they'll take care of everything here in the office.
Easy enough. Thank you.
That brings me to the bottom of mine. Does anybody else have anything?
Good meeting, sir.
I'll look for a motion to adjourn if nobody else got anything.
I make a motion. Adjourn the
I'll
meeting.
second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Adjourn.
Thank you.